What's up, guys? Spiritual Lemonade back with another video. We got the brand new album from Jon Keith, Grow Wings. I've already heard this album. I went to the first listening party ever for this album in Nashville, and it was a crazy night. I really was blown away just being able to hear him talk about each track individually, what went into this album, the process, and even the life experiences he went through leading up to this album. It was a really, really powerful night, and I was glad to experience it in that way first. But I'm excited that it's finally out now. We got a lot of crazy features. We got Taylor Hill, we got Madison Ryan Ward, Beam, Ty Brazzle, Jon Bellion. Crazy features. It's a stacked lineup. It's 13 songs, 35 minutes long, and I've heard some of the singles. Eyes on Us. I have not listened to Call at all. I wanted to react to it on this album reaction. I mean, I've heard all these songs actually, but I haven't been listening to them like the singles that have been out already. But yeah, before we get into this, remember, when life gives us lemons, we praise the Lord. And when life takes our lemons, we still praise the Lord. Let's get into this first song, the intro, Who We Used to Be.
Sometimes I get scared that I'm not actually the person that you love. It's like I'm just who he used to be.
Transition is crazy. We got Safe up next.
How do I brace for love? What does it take to trust? Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me I'm safe with you. You said you'll take the cup. All that I taste is blood. Don't know if I'm safe with you. Tell me if I'm safe with you. Might be arriving, am I dying? Cause all these colors blinding. Is my name in writing? And we writing on lining. I think I lost myself, nowhere to find me. Forgot you, remind me. Yeah, what's up? Valley of the shadow and it's just us. Headed to the gallows with my cross on me. No, they wait.
When he does that with the little the bass line drop and then just a slight percussion right here, bro, that's my favorite part. He just starts rapping and it just sounds really cool. He's really good with different cadences and way that he says his words, and even the high notes on this. He has a really good singing voice, and especially on this album, he utilizes the singing voice a lot more. He does rap a little bit on this, but he did say leading up to this drop that it would be a little bit less of the rapping and more on the singing. And I'm loving the sound of this.
Yeah, what's up? Valley of the shadow and it's just us. Headed to the gallows with my cross on me. Know they waiting in the shallows just to buzz me up. I'm too emphatic, that's how God made me. All these dramatics, they said I'm David. All around me danger, they said he saved me. Said on the way, yeah. I grew up on the coast and I'm sinking fast, screaming at the ghost. I was 17 when my heart got broken, but I was only 11 when I gave up on hoping. I was 27 when I first dialed 988, and I flaked in a moment of breaking Romans.
Wait.
Heavenly Father, would you even bother with someone like me?
When I first dialed 998, I need to look something up.
Heavenly Father, would you even bother with someone like me?
Yeah, another thing throughout this album, there's going to be a lot of string instruments, which I really, really love. It's kind of different from a lot of stuff that Jon Keith's put out instrumentally as well.
How do I brace for love? What does it take to trust? Don't know if I'm safe with you. like dying, 'cause all these colors blinding. It's my name in writing, and we writing on lightning. I think I lost myself, nowhere to find me. Forgot you, remind me.
Alright, we're going into the next song, Chasing featuring Taylor Hill, and if I remember correctly, this was one of my top 3 favorites on the album, so I'm excited to give this an official listen on Spotify. Let's get it.
All of these stars out, why would you think about my life? Before the sun's down, I really want to prove you right. When I'm trying, then you're chiming. Say you're right here, but I keep on chasing. I keep on chasing.
He's so good with the melodies, bro. This is like, I've only heard this song once at the album listening party, and that melody has been stuck in my head. Like, every once in a while I'll just think of that chase. Like, bro, I can't even hit that note. Like, John Keith's just on a different level, but it's seriously one of my favorite melodies from John Keith so far.
No day, 100 songs, butterflies, I'm a dog, canine, chasing cars, double R's, Grammy noms. Why I'm not around when you visit? I've been on the ground running missions. Everything I find with the living. You can't even raise a bride and who gon' miss you. Raindrops, gently, you still up. Praise be, thankful you don't sleep well. Think you wake up and forget me. I'm no good with affection. It's a prequel to rejection. If all around you is heaven, and that leaves me with questions like, all of these stars out, why would you think about my life? Before the sun's down, I really want to prove you right. When I'm trying, then you're chiming. Say you're right here, but I keep on chasing.
Who is that in the mirror? Who is that that's chasing me? I remember a hero. He would dream what his eyes gonna see. Just a boy with his father, hand in hand with a guarantee that he never needed trophies to prove to him he was worth something. When I'm jaded, always changing. You've been patient, you've been kind. Am I going crazy with all I've done lately? I thought you'd hate me, but you say you're mine. Yeah, all of these stars out, why would you think about my life? Before the sun's down, I really wanna prove you right. And I'm trying.
Taylor Hill has a really good presence on pretty much any song that he's featured on. He's more of a feature artist, I feel like. I've looked, because he is on the Smokefest lineup this year. I've obviously heard of him from like features way back, like with Tripley on A Billion Years, and even on Lecrae's song Cry For You and stuff like that. So I know the name, but if you go to his artist page, he only has an album that's like maybe 7 or 8 songs long, and I listened to it. It's really, really good. It's called Madhouse, I believe. He has like that R&B kind of sound. he's really, really talented, but has almost no music out. So I'm hoping that like this feature here and being at Smokefest this year kind of sparks something to get him dropping a little bit more music more consistently, because he has such a good voice, and I'm glad that John Keith put him on this song.
Then you drowning. You say you're right here, but I keep on chasing. I keep on chasing.
Fire.
Look at what.
All right, we're going into the next song, Eyes on Us. This is one of the singles that I have heard several times. I reacted to it. You can go watch my initial reaction. But yeah, let's get into this one. We're just going to listen to it and vibe out.
I got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us. In the flames by the red light 40 ways. I know I'm a mess. It's been 40 days. Shut your eyes, lean back. That's the only way. You rather cry till your girl said it got bad. I had a dream, someone said we was chosen. I woke up, realized it was broken. We changed views, me and you, we was floating. I seen the whole world burn in slow motion. I hate to realize I'm not enough. They hate to see us try in spite of us, and fight to see the light inside of us. And you know all it takes is just a touch. I can't get around the need to trust. Describe until we head to so in blood.
Yeah, I'm wondering, why is Alex Jean not credited as a featured artist on this? Because I'm pretty sure he was on the single version. And then there's also a couple other songs on here that I'm like, maybe they're just like background, they were background vocals, but I thought they might have been labeled as featured artists. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, I'm wondering, where's Alex Jean as the listed feature on this?
Pray, I got time, I got him, and I can say, if you want me to slide, I got the bass. When it come to the king, I'm not to play, and not the boaster. I love your name.
God got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us, 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 us. God got eyes on us, 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 us. I see fire going up, 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 up. I see fire going. God got eyes on. God got eyes on us.
Got the electric guitar going. Funny story about that electric guitar. John Keith was kind of kidding, but he said he was in the studio with Alex Jean, and Alex Jean just got the electric guitar out, started going crazy on it, and he was like, I didn't even know bro could do that, which is kind of funny to me. But we got Call featuring Madison Ryan Ward. This was a single.
It's been a while, You picked up some burdens, you off in the wild. I know you've been searching. I showed you a smile. You said I was smirking. I said, call me a child. You said you were working. Show me where your pain is. You might find my heart. I'm not what you painted, but I'm not angry at all. It's up on the fridge now. I still call it art. I think it's beautiful. Think you're a star. But you're lying.
This is from the perspective of God, I believe, talking down to John Keith, how John Keith has, or just John Keith specifically in this song, but like you can interpret it as the listener to yourself as well. Like, you know, we mess up, we have like the messy parts of our lives, but God will still put us up on the fridge, you know, like a parent would to their kid. And even though the picture might be just random scribbles, it's still beautiful and like awesome to the parent, just because, you know, it's something that their kid created, which is just a really cool picture that if I had just listened to this, I wouldn't even really caught on to that lyric specifically, but John Keith emphasized that at the album listening party, which was pretty cool.
When you told all of your friends you were fine, and where'd you get skin hard as diamonds? Not what I meant when I said you need a break. So what's it take to call me? Will you call me? To call me? Can you call me?
Call on me in the day, in the middle of night. Never need an invitation. I will listen. Lonely roads you traveled way too far. I can ease your weary, broken heart. I feel you. I feel you. Call upon me, daughter. There's no wasted words. Call upon me, daughter. The echoes of your fallen tears I heard. Call me. Call me. Call me.
Call me. Will you call me? To call me. Can you call me? Can't say I'm too quiet, but won't be silent. Left on red, you ain't read what I'm writing. How we in a fight, you don't.
These little pockets where he's also like in a flow state, but still very melodic with it. It's a cool vibe. I like it.
Red, you ain't read what I'm writing. How we in a fight, you the only one fighting. We ain't even fighting, you ain't even fighting. Say I'm too quiet, but won't be silent. Left on red, you ain't read what I'm writing. How we in a fight, you the only one fighting. We ain't even fighting, you ain't even fighting. Say I'm too quiet, but won't be silent. Left me on red, you ain't read what I'm writing. How we in a fight, you the only one fighting. We ain't even fighting, you ain't even fighting. Say I'm too quiet, but won't be silent. Let me on red, you ain't read what I'm writing. How we in a fight, you the only one fighting. We ain't even fighting, you ain't even fighting.
Fire. Alright, we got Beautiful up next. Also, wait, real quick, I wanted to say a little funny story about Madison Ryan Ward. I was at Aaron Cole's show, the Sorry I Changed tour last year in October, I think. I think it was October. But I was at that show, and she happened to pop in at the end, like when the show was over. She just, you know, was, I guess, there to say hi to Aaron Cole or whatever. And I like stood in line because there were a couple other people talking to her as well, and I just wanted to say hi as well. And I was explaining to her what I was doing, like, you know, I'm Spiritual Lemonade, I'm a YouTuber, I've reacted to some of your songs, and she's like, what? And I was like, I've reacted to some of your songs. Like, I make videos on YouTube. And she's like, what do you mean? She had no idea what a reaction video was. And I just thought that was super funny. Kind of a humbling experience, but also pretty funny. But we got Beautiful up next. Let's get it.
I said strange, ain't bleeding me out, but I do it again. I'm stepping in doubt if it's on the game. Chain me out, songs with my brain. Strange. What you mean am I ain't sucker for the pain? Trying to figure out if I should run away. Sit me down, look me in the face. Tell me what you say. Said this ain't about what you know. Just let it be beautiful. Winds gon' blow, but even so, let it be beautiful. This could be love that you hold. Let it be beautiful, boy. Just let it be beautiful.
Bro, and John Keith's the one who said he hates Forrest Frank's music because it's too happy. This is personal growth right here. He really did grow wings. He's making happy music himself now.
Doesn't mean that I'm a sucker for the pain. Trying to figure out if I should run away. Sit me down, look me in the face. Tell me what you say. You said this ain't about what you know. Let it be beautiful. Winds don't blow, let it be beautiful. This could be love that you hold. Let it be beautiful, boy.
I gotta check the production credits. I know Enzo Gran and Rodney Jerkins have been the main two producers throughout this. Yep, both of them on production on this one. Crazy, like that beat drop. Sorry, I was checking John Keith's Instagram. There was only one question that I asked him when I met him at the album listening party. I got my picture with him. I asked him one question. I was like, is there going to be a vinyl release for this? And he said yes. So I am literally just trying to refresh, waiting for that vinyl drop. This is an album that I have to have in my collection. Fire. Alright, we got Friends up next. We're only 2 away from my favorite song on this project. Let's get it.
There'll only be one perfect end. When heaven sings and earth is cleansed, immortal moments in your head. The love of God is at your hands. Call your friends. Call your friends. Call your friends. remains and earth is cleansed. Immortal moments in your head. The love of God is at your hands. Call your friends.
And that's like a perfect interlude type of track as well, because it's still like a fully fleshed out song, but it works really well as almost an interlude, which is kind of, I feel like, how he was describing this song, was more of an interlude. But that was also in my top favorites on this project, just because like what he kind of spoke about around that song really hit pretty close to home. And then just like, you know, it's a crazy beat drop on that. I'm also noticing it's only 35 minutes long. That's about how long a Smokefest set from him would be. So I'm wondering, it would be crazy if he did this entire album as his set, because it works so well as just like, I feel like if he's going to perform any of the songs on this album, he's got to do the whole thing. But we will see in about a month and a half or so, which is crazy to me that it's coming up so quick. But we got Only One featuring Beam up next. Let's get it.
Hold me up, Father, will you hold me up? I'm playing with my life. If I'm
What?
the only one out here, it's only one thing on my mind. Show me something, will you stay with me one more time? You know it's cold, can you treat me like the only one that's been on your mind?
Get low, take, move slow, cause I'm dangerous. In death row, they might gotta solve when my name is. Halos ain't those only for angels. It might be time to go, cause I'm all out of angles away. I don't believe in luck. If I did, it'd be up. I'm known to self-destruct. You knew this from the jump, sometimes think I should run. If you see me, I'm done. Am I the only one? I need you to hold me.
Father, will you hold me up? I'm playing with my life. If I'm the only one out
See, he's still kind of tapping into the rap stuff, but it's just a little bit more melodic in some areas.
here, it's only one thing on my mind. Show me something, will you stay with me one more time? You know it's cold, can you treat me like the only one that's been on your mind?
One more time. Come and show me your love one more time. Lift me up before we fall. Go put the TNG out of high. Want me take every day from the dogs. For my family, more one for buy. Everything for me big and I smile. Several the fly, gotta get to the chicken. I feel in the church. I pray to my God, I'm my twin, I'm my dog. I'm a student here learning.
This is Beam right here, and there was also a funny story about this, or not funny, but just like a cool story behind the way this came about, this whole feature. You know, John Keith is signed to Aliens Alive, which is started and founded by Rodney Jerkins, a crazy producer. He's been around for a long time, producing some crazy songs, and he has just a lot of connections. So he hit up Beam and was like, I need you on this. And it was like, I feel like if I remember correctly, it was like 2:00 in the morning when John Keith had finished the rough draft of the song or whatever. They sent it to Beam, and by like 5:00 in the morning, like only 3 hours later, he got an entire finished verse from Beam, which is pretty cool. I feel like that's how the story went. I could be wrong, but yeah, cool little side note there.
You don't feel what I'm feeling. I'm on there fighting my demons. I'm on there fighting my demons.
I need some healing, so
Hold me up, Father, will you hold me up? I'm playing with my life. If I'm the only one out here, it's only one thing on my mind. Show me something, will you stay with me one more time? You know it's cold, can you treat me like the only one that's been on your mind?
All right. It's time to lock in for this song. All right. So this next song is called Reasons featuring Ty Brazzle. This was the only song that I didn't get the full recording of. Like, I have all of these songs in a voice memo on my phone, and it sounds pretty close to, like, how it would sound on Spotify. And this song was the only one I had to stop the voice memo and, like, just experience, because it's such a crazy song. And there's a couple things I have to say about it. First one, I think this was one song that John Keith was like, Michael Jackson kind of inspired it, or like Michael Jackson was an inspiration for this song. And also, I, in the moment, messaged Ty Brazzle and was like, bro, they're playing the song with your feature on it at the album listening party. And he responded and was like, bro, that's crazy. I just recorded this like 1 or 2 nights ago, and the album listening party was like 2 days after that. So it's a crazy thing, like the way that it all worked out. John Bellion was supposed to be on this song, and he ended up being on No Hands instead of this. So let's get into this one.
Give me a reason! Give me a reason! Give me a reason!
There's too many reasons. There's too many reasons. There's too many. Crash out till the pass out, break.
Bro, even the production, there's just so many things going on in here.
There's too many reasons. There's too many. Crash out till the pass out, break glass now to the cash out, hit the gas, ain't no looking back now. I still got homies just ragged out, still on my granny and fat house on the hills. God is my witness, I'm back to kill. Scanning no bro, y'all don't know how I feel. Living a dream, I don't know when it's real. Bumping it, dropping it, God set it up, ain't no stopping it. Up in the way when I'm coughing it. My rocker, I'm off of it. Yeah, they chillin', I'm opposite. Can't do it, L, I got in it. Money, they
Bro,
crib.
his flows are crazy. This is like the one, like, just straight up rap song I feel like on this album.
Rocker, I'm off of it, Yeah, they chillin', I'm opposite. Can't do it, L, I got in it. Money, they crib, biggest Solomon's. Got a house in the south, and I'm putting a Glock in it. Wait, when it's
Bought a house in the south, I'm putting a Glock in it. You know John Keith's from the West Coast, the Bay Area. I feel like San Diego, which might be different than the Bay Area, which is an area where you can't just have a Glock in the house. I feel like it's illegal to have that over there. But he's in the South now. He can get that Glock whenever he wants.
What'd you do for love? Pop on my light down, you gotta pick it up. I give you everything if you say that's enough. What's enough? When it's said and done,
Also, Ty Brazzle, his feature's crazy.
what'd you do for love?
I don't know if I've said it yet, but it's crazy.
Live on the line and gotta pick it up. I give you everything if you say that's enough. What's enough? There's too many reasons. There's too many reasons. There's too many.
What's the word, my dog? I'm taking over the world, my dog. You in no way you get purged, my dog. I want it all, need it all. You think I let my family starve? You think I'ma lay down when my brothers in a pen locked down and my mama working till the clock out? Pipe down, watch me pop out. Let me show you how to make a profit flip. Way I ball, I'ma need a scholarship. Take the glory, I don't need acknowledgement. Is it fantasy? Is it vanity? Can my spirit live with my humanity? I tell you what I would do for love. Put down the love, pick the
Hey,
When it's said and done, then what'd you do for love?
I'm not gonna lie, Ty Brazzle has been rapping like crazy recently. He's on the list of, like, you know, at the end of the year I do like album of the year, EP of the year, artist of the year. He's in the running for artist of the year, I don't usually like say who's like in the running for that kind of stuff, but he is like for sure. He's got the album that he dropped, the deluxe, and he has my favorite song that's dropped this year so far in Christian rap. I won't say which one it is, but whew, it's crazy.
Pop on my life down, you gotta pick it up. I give you everything if you say there's enough. What's enough? Wait, when it's said and done, then what'd you do for love? If I put my life on the line, then gotta pick it up. I give you everything if you say there's enough. What's enough?
Alright, we got another legendary feature, Jon Bellion, who also just dropped his album, Father Figure, which is also an incredible album. I highly recommend, if you haven't listened to it, to go listen to that as well. But No Hands is up next.
Cover my life in kerosene. They can set fire to everything. Break all of my bones, but hex on me. They can try whatever they want. They still won't take you away. No hands can take you away from me. No hands can take you away from me.
I love it how you rename me.
I like just the way he phrased that. No hands can take you away from me. Kind of reminds me of like the Lord's got the whole world in his hands, in the palm of his hands or whatever. Just kind of like that visual with this song.
Darling, I never thought that what you want is something it ought to be. They wanna lead the way back to the tree, cause I'm starving. They can try all they want. I'm still holding on, and I wouldn't know I tried it. Lit my bed on fire. You would not get by you. Proceeded to lie in it. And they can turn everything to ashes.
They can try whatever they want. They still won't take you away. No hands can take you away from me. No hands can take you away from me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard, like, at the show that Jon Bellion was gonna be on this project, to me, I know No Big Deal's been likened to reference the Justin Bieber "It's Not Clocking to You" or whatever, and it was not clocking to me the way that they would sound together. But honestly, like, throughout that song, it's almost hard to tell who is who, because Jon Keith and Jon Bellion have such like a similar voice, and they're both really good singers, and I feel like they sing in a very similar style, at least on this song. So it was like a perfect blend. Like, they blended really well together on that song, and I'm very happy with the way that turned out. We got Flowers up next. Let's get it.
You dream of flowers, but wake up and can't smell these roses. You dream of flowers, but wake up and come smell these roses. And everything's starting to fall. You don't get it at all. You've been living inside. You've been talking to walls and everyone else is standing in awe. You dream of picking up petals. You still been missing the calls. You dream of flowers, but wake up and come smell these roses. You dream of flowers, but wake up and come smell these roses. God gave you daisies. You talk about pushing them. You still want saving, but don't think.
God gave you daisies, but you talk about pushing them. Like, pushing daisies is like kind of, I think, a term for like selling weed. So like you're kind of distorting what God meant for good and kind of making it evil in a sense. It's just a clever way of putting that.
Good enough for you. Dream of flowers, but wake up and come smell these roses.
And he's talking about like you want flowers, as in you want your flowers. He specified at the album release party or album listening party. I keep saying release. That he was talking specifically about like when someone wants their flowers, but wake up and God has these roses right outside your door. Like, just go smell those flowers. God gave you your flowers already. Just another cool way to put it.
Picking flowers up one by one. Do you love me? Do you love me? None. I just found another sign of love, and I'm picking petals off. I'm picking petals off, and the whole thing's just a sad game, ain't it? Couldn't even tell you why I played it. Too hard to take it how you gave it. So we try to make it up in stages. We can't even take it on occasion. I only want congratulations. Jesus gave you validation. But when everything is falling apart, I don't get it at all. I've been living inside. I've been talking to walls and everyone is standing in awe. I've been obsessed with petals. I've been missing the call. You let me take my time and step outside. 'Cause the only thing I needed was to walk the garden with you.
This also has a huge Jon Bellion kind of feel to it. The way he's singing specifically right here, but also throughout the instrumental, like kind of how it picked up pace a little bit, almost felt like you were running kind of in a field. That's how I would describe it. That's kind of how I felt when I was listening. But it had a very similar, like almost like it could fit on Father Figure.
'Cause the only thing I needed was to walk the garden with you. Flowers up one by one. Do you love me? Do you love me? None. I just found another sign of love, and I'm picking petals off. I'm picking petals off. I'm picking flowers up one by one. Do you love me? Do you love me? None. I just found another sign of love, and I'm picking petals off. I'm picking petals off.
So good. Again, another fire song, like with a really catchy melody on it. We got Last Wish up next, and this one, I'm not gonna lie, is probably the deepest song on this project. I don't know like what words I can and can't say on YouTube because I'm still kind of like learning like the stuff you can and can't say, but it's pretty deep, pretty dark. I'd have to listen to it again to see if it's pretty obvious what it's talking about. But if not, I do know what the backstory to this is, so I'm going to listen. I'm probably not going to pause too much, but let's get in.
Pick me up up, you know I'm damaged. If you don't hold me down, then I'ma vanish. Whoa, everything you got is what I'm asking. Will you treat my prayers like a last wish? Whoa. Will you treat my prayers like a last wish? Will you treat my prayers like a last wish? If you gon' say so, I'm here all night. And therapy, my pain also can't get right. And slide me some favor, no, I don't need time. I'm screaming on the kids, I'm trying to get mine. I got 105 on the dash, I can't let it on the gas. Crying random wearing bands, been this way since 10 to pass. I can't zero on the past, ain't no heroes where I'm at. Treat this dish like my last. Love my wife, protect my son. Heal my sister, save my brother. Rest my father, bless my mother. Help my friends to call each other. Love my wife, protect my son. Heal my sister, save my brothers. Rest my father, bless my mother. Help my friends to call each other.
Yeah, and he's even referencing the song Friends, like Call Your Friends. And he's praying as his last wish to, like, for all these different things, like for his sister to be healed, for his brother to bless his mom and dad, and then also for his friends to call each other, because that is, like, he talked about that, how important it is to just, like, call your friends, even, like, when it's hard. So
pick me up, you know I'm damaged. If you don't hold me down, then I'ma vanish. Whoa, everything you got is what I'm asking. Will you treat my prayers like a last wish? Oh. Will you treat my prayers like a last wish? Will you treat my prayers like a last wish?
yeah, the best way I can relate that is like to a Juice WRLD song. You can listen to like any of his biggest hits, and it's just like the beat is fire, the production behind it is fire, but if you listen to what he's actually saying, it's like he is crying for help in that. And it's very similar in this song Last Wish, where like, don't be fooled by the production sounds fire, but like he is talking on that song, he's like crying out to God, like it's a prayer to God. But yeah, it's a powerful song, especially knowing the background of that whole thing. And now we're going into the final track, Won't Fly, Jesus at My Door. This was released last week, I think. I've heard it a couple times, but we're gonna listen to it anyway. Let's get it.
I got dreams, but I got no time. I hear Jesus at my door tonight. Can't let him see me, I'll just go and hide. I'm too scared of what we gon' find. Cross my T's and black out both eyes. All my seasons look like one night. All my D's can't make one wrong right. Can't grow wings, so that just won't fly. Cause I'm tired, but no way. Fuck, so it up, maybe you love me. Hold up, let me grow up, and then show up when I'm someone, and I bet you love me. Rid of it, I can't get rid of it. Still spending like that for all day. Sweet like cinnamon. You joking a little bit, but you know where I should've been. Can't take you serious when you say I'm innocent. Who's innocent? Light up the darkest room when I'm up there. Still running from the sun. Lost myself with the moon with the sun clear. I don't wanna be the one.
I love that pocket. I love it.
Still spending like that for all day. Sweet like cinnamon. You joking a little bit, but you know where I should've been. Can't take you serious when you say I'm innocent.
Cruising the zone.
Light up the darkest room when I'm up there. Still running from the sun. Lost myself with the moon with the sun clear. I don't wanna be the one telling myself they could fix me somewhere. It's gotta be someone somewhere. I think I'm almost done here. Life's just so unfair. They said everything is stages. Reading my book, burning pages. Wanna blame the seasons changing, but they not changing, and I'm not changing. I got dreams, but I got no time. I hear Jesus at my door tonight. Can't let him see me, I'll just go and hide. I'm too scared of what we gon' find. Cross my T's and black out both eyes. All my seasons look like one night. All my D's can't make one wrong right. Can't grow wings, so that just won't fly. I'm tired. But know what? If I could sew it up, maybe you love me. Hold up, let me grow up and then show up when I'm someone, and I bet you love me.
This is what it's like to grow wings.
That is the end of Grow Wings by Jon Keith, his newest album. There's so much I want to say. You're going to hear me talk a lot more about this in several videos, but the next video that you will hear me talk about this in is, I don't know if it'll be next Friday or Thursday, whenever. It might be 2 weeks from now. I'll catch up from the last 2 weeks of everything I listened to. I will be rating this album, reviewing it in the weekly video that I do. And then also some other times down in the future I have some other plans. The vinyl will be dropping hopefully soon. When I get that, I'll be talking about it again in that video. So this is not the last time you're going to hear me talk about this album. There is just so much about this that I love. The production, Enzo Gran, Rodney Jerkins, even Jon Keith on some of the production. Really, really solid features from Taylor Hill, Madison Ryan Ward, Beam, Ty Brazel, John Bellion, and some background vocals from other people, I believe, on Flowers and Last Wish. I could be wrong on that. Very heavy topics on some of these songs, similar to Eremos. Eremos is in my top 3 Christian albums of all time, and now Grow Wings is kind of up there for one of my favorite Christian rap albums of all time, although it's harder to put this in that category where it's not as much rap as like kind of R&B, a little bit of pop and stuff. So I'd have to decide where the line is for Christian rap on this. But super solid project. I will have the link to Jon Keith in the description if you want to go follow him on Instagram. I'll have the link to the album on Spotify if you want to go listen to it for yourself. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this project. What were your favorite songs on this? I want to know what you guys thought about this, so let me know. Thank you guys again for watching. Go be fruitful. Let's go.